what just happened? It literally got in every hole possible. Stop. Hello, my beautiful Homo sapiens. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if there's an echo in here because I know like there's a decent echo in bathrooms for singing. Oh, say, can you sing? To showcase my amazing talents. You're welcome for that performance. But I don't know if that echo is gonna affect this video. Sorry about that. Anyway, so you might have noticed there's a change in location. You probably don't care, but I'm explaining to you anyway. I'm currently in my parents' bathroom and I'm gonna be filming my winter skin routine, and I have the winter there for a reason. I don't have one for all 4 seasons. It's really a cold weather routine because my skin does react differently to, well, cold weather than it does to warm weather, so I have to change my skin routine to fit it, or like my skin would lose its mind, and then as a result I would lose my mind, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna be showcasing what, Chia? My beautiful singing skills, of course. And the rockets climb, the bombs bursting in. I'm gonna be showing you guys my skin routine, and this has really helped with my skin immensely because I'm actually really bad at taking care of my skin. I rarely ever do this. And I can only imagine how much better my skin would be if I'd actually done it, because my skin isn't like terrible to begin with. But yeah, I figured that it's a new year and like winter is at its peak right now because it's literally 14 degrees outside. And I'm complaining about that. But I was watching the news this morning with my parents and it's like negative 29 degrees in some other state. Like my toes are literally falling off from hypothermia just thinking about it. I feel so bad for the homeless people because like it's freezing out there and I'm literally out there for a minute and I'm losing my mind. Like I can't imagine like having to stay out there. Dang, that sucks. Whoa, like this one just took a turn. I think we need something to lighten the mood. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Okay, so before we get on with this video, please take the time. It literally takes 0.1 seconds, and just subscribe down below and also hit the notifications bell so you're notified when I make a video because you don't want to miss anything from this beautiful face. And then also comment down below if your skin is oily or normal, and then your best tactic for combating that. Okay, now that all that is out of the way, let us get on with the video. Oh, something I didn't say in the video. All together, it's super cheap. Like they're all items that are super well found, and like it's such an easy routine to go through with. It takes no time at all, even though I never do the night portion of it, so. But yeah, I just wanted to add that part. So back to the scheduled routine, guys. Okay, so when I first wake up, the first thing I do is obviously go to the bathroom because I don't do this like in my bed or anything. And then I use this Dickinson's Witch Hazel, which is really great because it tones your face and it helps remove like debris and oil and all that. To apply it, I use a little cotton pad. I put the Witch Hazel on the pad and I use that to cleanse my face, and then after I cleanse it, I use a bit of coconut oil to moisturize after, because I find that helps, especially when I do it like right after I use Witch Hazel, that helps kind of seal in any moisture, and it moisturizes my face without making it too oily. If I use coconut oil in the summer, it's disgusting on my face. It just sits there because my skin's already producing like enough oil. But then in the winter, it's perfect because it's just screaming out for a little bit more moisture. So the coconut oil helps lock in all the moisture is what I find, and it does work really well for me in the winter. So that's all I do in the morning. It's really simple, and I'm actually really good at doing that. I wake up in the morning and I do it. It helps wake me up a little bit, so I am very like really good at doing that like basically daily. The night routine is a little bit of another story, you feel? Obviously, you know, the day goes by and then I have to do my night routine, but do I? No. Because it's winter, I don't use soap on my face. And you're thinking like, then how do you wash your face, Chia? I use oil instead. And this sounds really weird. I feel like I've gotten weird reactions when I tell people that I use oil on my face instead of soap, and they're like, but aren't you trying to get rid of oil? Why would you put more? It's called oil cleansing. It's good for your skin. I've been doing it. My face hasn't broken out in mad bouts of acne, so like, it works for me. It obviously might not work for you. It might not work for you, but then there are different oil levels that you can put. I can make another video describing like in more depth what I do for some of the components of my routine, because this is a little bit homemade. It's a little bit hippy dippy. The first thing I do is I wet my face and I steam it with a cloth, let the steam open up my pores, and then once I do that, I just take a couple pumps of the oil and then put it on my face, and sometimes I let it sit there because I just want it to kind of eat through the oils that might already be on my face. I'll take the cloth and I'll steam my face again to help open up my pores, and then I'll just use a cloth and remove the oil from my face. This is so great because using soap on my face in the winter dries it out like you wouldn't believe. After I use the oil, I just use apple cider vinegar on my face as toner. It's diluted, like it isn't 100% apple cider vinegar. That seems really strong, but I just spray that on my face and let it dry, and then after it dries, I put coconut oil on it again. This time a little bit more heavily than I did for my morning routine, but it is coconut oil all the same. But yeah, that's what I do in the winter to keep my skin clear. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, comment down below your skin type and what you do, your favorite you know, like tips to combat it, so you know we can help each other out, and I will see you next week. Bye. Oh, totally forgot it, but you can't forget the Vaseline. You know, you gotta keep your lips moisturized, looking good. Okay, now you can leave. Bye.